I like that opening I done the other day so well. I think I'm gonna do another one. I'm going out to do some work. This is still the 30th, actually, last day of November. There's just a lot of things going on personally with us here, and probably the biggest deal right now is the old shop should arrive today. I'm waiting on a phone call this afternoon. We did get back in from out of town. We visited the grandkids. A good large time was had by all. So that was it. Today we're going to go into the shop and do some work. I'm going to take some clips as soon as I find the right keys to get in the building. And basically what we're going to be clips of today is when the mill was moved, when the lead screw was bent on one of the axes. So what we're doing today, or you're going to be seeing clips of, is we're going to be, the lead screw, I had it straightened, but in the process of it being straightened, there's some dents in it. So we've got to file them and make sure everything works before we try to put the mill together. So there'll be a lot of clips of that today. So hope you enjoy. All right, I'm going to set this up here. This is a lot of hand work. And basically what we're doing, I'll cut this light off so it won't give us a glare in the camera, is the screw was bent and it had to be straightened. Well, in the process of straightening it, so what I'm doing is to copy several other people, is just trying to find redneck. There's several options here. This is right now what I'm trying to do is just repair. And I'm actually trying to take this label, like I said, some regular files, like a needle file. Here's some, and try to get down in here, and basically, best I can, to file out where this was dented. And I've already taken a regular file and run it over it. So what I'm, without having a left-hand thread file, a left-hand Acme, or having an Acme, metric Acme thread file, the only other option I have is what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing is like right here where you see where it's tight. I'm just going back in there and catching these bad threads and just sort of trying to file the dents out of them. And right now I've got a needle file which I'm working with, just trying to get it down in there and get this to file the dent out of the thing. Put this center, you got to give it a little support. And that's why it's chucked up in the lathe so I can work. And just sort of file it out. I don't know how this got bent, and it's a mystery to me. So this is what we're doing, and this is just a little bit of, get this where it's going to turn. So that's the plan. This is the screw piece off the mill. So what I'm doing is just kind of working it through the tight spots. Right there's a tight spot. All I'm doing is just filing the dents out of it. They're all mainly on ones. This thing was severely bent. I have no idea how it got bent in the moving. The mill did fall. If you'll notice, if you can see over in the background, I got it propped up where I can get underneath it. I was going to try to do this differently, and then I discovered that this is a lot better method of what I decided to do to get in there. So just trying to find the proper file that's going to let me get down inside of this. So because what it is, you got a dent. I know we're probably messing the threads a little. And if this doesn't work, what we can do is either order a new one, which is a possibility. I haven't even checked with Precision Matthews about ordering a new one. Or get the piece of, I have found some Acme rod. So I can remachine the rod and make a new one if need be. But what we're trying to do is trying to save this one if we can. So this makes a boring video, but I just want you to kind of get the handle of what we're doing. And this is going to be a slow process, so I'll bring you back later. Okay, I'm going to show you we got it the way we want it now. Watch how smooth this works. And what we've done is like you seen me doing, I just file the dents out. I mean, it's got a little minor rough spot way down on this end, but that's probably about down near the end of the travel. Still not that bad, so. And it's not that bad, and I don't want to go in there too much. My main concern is damaging the threads. We'll show you how well it runs. We turn the lathe on, and you can watch it. And then it screws itself right on. Right there is a little spot that it wants to hang, but yet it's not that bad. And that's some of the worst dents, and that's down there at the end of the table travel, so I'm not going to sweat it too bad. So now we get to put it together. This might be a bit shaky, but if it is, I apologize. I'm just doing this handheld, but you'll see everything's moving good. So everything's back in order, like it's supposed to be. I got to rebolt the table to the thing, and then I got to clean the table up and tram it. Here's your little longer distance view of what's going on from the lathe facing back. So yeah, everything's going, it's working. And it don't have no more slack than it did, so it'll be fine. We're tramming the heads in. That's how close we are this way. The other way is actually off some. And there's no way to adjust it unless we take the head and shim it. I've got it within 5 thousandths, and I'm going to tighten everything up. I'm going to leave it this way. That way there, we're pretty close. While I was at it, I seen another YouTube, and before I put my vise on, I'm going to make new clamps. And basically what I'm going to do is, this is a piece of cold rolled, and I just threaded it to appropriate metric size, 6 millimeter by 1. And I'm going to turn me another one down exactly like this. And I just thought I'd show you a little piece of that while we was at it. And basically what we're doing, go ahead and make my witness mark. This isn't exact. Where's my sample piece? I laid it somewhere. It is. So basically all I'm doing is sort of duplicating the threads. I'm not, by the way, I'm not single coating these. I'm going to use a die. I don't want to feel like changing the lathe over to do all this metric threading. You can hear the air compressor just a little bit outside. Woo, that's hot. Took 2 pretty big cuts, but this ain't rocket science here. 270, and I need about 225 is good, so I'm gonna make a hair a bit smaller. So 70, so that's 40 there. I'm really not caring about the finish. I'm gonna put threads over it anyway, so. Okay. You noticed you see I'm using some of my the old saying is, where I've taken standard tools and cut them off, that one's going to have a meeting with the wrenches, I'm telling you. It just keeps wanting to move. Let me just think right quick while I get my hot filter in. I got 7/16 right here handy, and give it a little bit of a tight. When I make these, I basically use 1/4-20s, and this one's, basically I just use a 1/4-20 rod. So, all right, let's put a little relief in there. I'm not going to run it slow for putting this relief in. I'm just going to. Everything sort of out of the way here to put the tap in place. Now, okay, it started straight. That ain't going to get crooked now. There we go. All we got to do is pull her out and cut her off. She's working today. I'm off today because of in case you're not familiar with the channel, Chris and I went to see the grandbaby, so for me this afternoon. So the old shop is coming here, by the way, and we're going to use it more for storage. That ain't going to work. Let me just touch this and I'll turn this thing around. I ain't going to cut it off. Let me do this. I used up my piece. I need to make 2 more of these while I'm at it, to be honest with everybody, but I don't know if I got another 1/2-inch piece of... Oh yeah. This ain't rocket science. It don't have to be exact. I seen another YouTube creator and I sort of steal his idea. He actually went in and done a better one. But with I'm almost finished putting my ice on. I don't know if I get it on today, but yeah. You just can't get in there to the vise really well. My big vise on my mill, which I know I got way too big a vise, but, you know, I still have hopes of buying a Bridgeport one of these days. So I love my grizzly, no doubt about it. Okay, this is the handle. This is a completed one right here. So that locks the table this direction. I got 2 made, and they're made where they'll sit right up under the vise. Okay, now what else do you notice here? This is working fine too. And so everything is back to work. Let me set this here real quick. You might look at my belly itself if you hold it. I hope you enjoyed the video today, or whatever pieces of it we put together. I'm going to probably have to do a lot of editing. I got 2 or 3 phone calls in the middle. So again, you know, rate, comment, subscribe. Some of this stuff still in process of me moving. All the machines now are moved and they're ready to go, pretty much. So I've got a little project I got to do for that on that mill, so I need to finish it. For somebody else, and I haven't done it yet. So the mill's working now, and trams. I just got to find some other stuff I hadn't found. I misplaced something. I may have to make another one. So outside of that, we're in pretty good shape. I'm thinking about making me a speed handle for my mill too, but that's further down the list. Okay, so rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video.